What's going on, everyone? This is probably my last video of my 3-video streak. I don't know why else it wouldn't be, but just to get straight into it, this is also probably going to be the longest video. So just bear with me. This is a pretty cool and important discussion when talking about Marvel Contest of Champions, because this time of the year, this has happened 4 times now. I'm pretty sure this happened in 2020. The Summoner's Choice vote, which I didn't talk about until now. I had my vote cast on Blob because everyone else I just didn't really know too much about, and it just seemed like Blob was going to be the obvious winner, so I didn't want to try to fight or argue for any other champion, and they're going to come in the future, because as we know, there's Omega Sentinel, Hercules, Omega Sentinel, the ones that have been added that weren't voted for to win. Her Ironheart now, which I'll talk about later. I'm excited for that. I really love Ironheart, kind of. We'll get into that. But who else? There's been a lot of champions from the votes that have been added to the game already, like Danny Moonstar. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's kind of hard to think off the top of my head though. But there's been like 8 that are in the game now. Maybe even 10, but probably like 8, around there. Almost 10. So with this vote, right now, not right now, but there was these 4 champions that moved on to the second round, I'm pretty sure. Just talking about these 4, we have Shothra, which is Mystic. It's revealed she's Mystic. I thought she was going to be Cosmic. I didn't really think anything like of her, like what her class would be, and I haven't like read about her in comics, but just from what I've seen, she looks like a Cosmic character, and Cosmic and Mystic characters are kind of hard to decipher and depict because they kind of have the same ability. They have like the same abilities, sort of. It's involving space, cosmic, whatever. So most Mystic champions are utility based, and I think she'd be a really cool kind of like, what is it, like a cosmic champion that can just massacre through fights, but a special one. So she's Mystic now, and she was never cosmic in the first place, or maybe she was, but she looks very cool. Just get straight to the point. She looks very cool, and I'll show off some pictures here in a second. But actually, switching off from Shothra, we're gonna actually go to Black Tarantula because I have pictures. So just to describe them, Black Tarantula, he is skill. I thought he was. I was thinking he's gonna be skill just based off what I've heard from Kabam. But as I'm gonna show you here, or at least just right now, look at that picture that they put for him in the choice vote. That picture right there that they have for him looks really, really sick. It looks really cool. And if it was like just based off the picture for some reason, I don't know why it would be, I would give my vote to him because he looks very, very cool there. I really like what's going on with like the little, I don't know what he's wearing, but it reminds me of some sort of Mysterio, Prowler, Doctor Strange kind of fit he's got on. And also the spider emblem just looks very appealing, but like the gold and everything. But actually, if you care at all to what these champions actually do in the comics, what these characters are, who they actually are, I thought he was actually a hero character, but actually he is just another Spider-Man villain, which for a choice vote, I don't think they would I don't think we would vote for a Spider-Man villain unless it's like Lizard, but then again, Lizard isn't. He's not as appealing as many other champions that you could vote for. He's cool, but it's like I don't like. There's not enough. Like I wouldn't be able to build like a crazy amount of hype. Whereas Hercules, Quicksilver, Gladiator, you know, there was a lot of excitement around them. And so for Black Tarantula, or not Black Tarantula, just another Spider-Man villain, like Lizard. So yeah, it could even be Black Tarantula. There wouldn't be that much like excitement or hype around him, but apparently there was, which we'll get into. This picture, just, you know, Spider-Man, Black Tarantula, but what we can see is, first of all, he has a very cool, like, outfit going on again. He just looks, I don't know, it reminds me of, like, Red Hood from DC, or, well, maybe, like, Batman. I don't know, I kind of like it. I actually really like it. He has glowing eyes, so, all of a sudden, it's like, hold on, is this are we still talking about a skill champion, or is this still skill, or is this like cosmic? Like, what's going on here? So here's a second picture, just with a whole lot of, I mean, you can only see a few, but 3 images, just not really telling too much, but the glowing eyes is really getting me. He looks very jacked and very mysterious. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't be able to do much with him if they were to add him, but honestly, I'm willing to risk it. And if he wins, so be it. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I don't think I'd be too mad at it. I think he looks very cool, and I'd give him a chance. So it's all up to us. All up to, you know, whatever you guys vote for. But moving on, because it's been already 7.5, almost 8 minutes. The Blob, which has some pretty goofy pictures. That's who he is. He's the Blob. I was just voting for him because I thought everyone was voting for him. Blobgate, whatever. KT1 made a pretty funny video, humorous video about it, which was a joke, but though his video was a joke, but the Blob looks like a big sumo muscle guy. Like, he's like a, I don't know, I just think he would look very weird in game. Like, he would look very squishy, like not in the way of like you know how some champions in game are squishy because they don't have a big health. Like, you know, he would just look very, like, he looked like he got compressed in between I forget what it's called, but like there's like those like compressors that I don't know what it's called, but he looks like he got like squished. And so I don't know how great that would look in game, but he would be a very funny and cool addition. Just to give another picture, because we'll give 2 for everyone here. Very very menacing. He looks very menacing. Very spooky. Just grabbing Captain America, kind of holding him up. Very very scary with a tiny little bobblehead. It looks like a bobblehead. It just looks this tiny. I wouldn't have been mad at. I might have been a little like irritated if he won, cause you know, he just doesn't look as interesting as any other character here. But I know the Blob, you know, from Wolverine and stuff, very, you know, very bizarre character. But I wouldn't have minded if he won. It would be an interesting addition, because I would have thought if he wasn't mutant, he would have been science. Like, I still thought he was a science. I kind of would put this guy as a science character. I don't know. We just said there's a Mortal Abomination. He looks like he's related to a Mortal Abomination, but you know, he's a mutant, so that's fine too. And yeah, give some votes to Blob. I don't know exactly how he would work in game. He would just be kind of hammering through things. I don't know. But we'll definitely see one day. We will for sure see one day. Moving on though to Shothra, I think we'll get into it of course, but honestly, she looked the most interesting to me. Maybe Black Tarantula looked a little bit more, but right now as it stands, I think she's more interesting to me because she just looks like she has more depth to her, and she looks very, very cool. But she actually is, I think, yeah, she's probably another Spider-Man villain. I haven't seen any other pictures with her like against any other character but Spider-Man, so this is a very, very cool looking picture. I love her black and blue, like the glow that's going on there. It reminds me of like Mothra, you know, from Godzilla or whatever. I don't know. It just works. She looks like a symbiote. That's the real factor. I like the symbiote-esque, like the symbiote kind of style to her. Maybe she is part of the, like, partially symbiote, but she also has that Spider-Man look to her in the face, which, oh man, it just looks very interesting. I think my vote is gonna go to her. Let's get another picture up here. You guys will see. This picture is even better. She looks, I'm not gonna lie, like I mean, she just looks really interesting, very cool. I don't know what to think of her. Got the claws and everything. She has the Spider-Man eyes. She's literally, that's like the face is just Spider-Man. What kind of, I don't know what kind of bug has little things in front of their mouth, or on the side of their head. That little kind of claw grip. I've seen it somewhere before, but I don't know. She's a very cool, interesting looking creature thingy. I don't know. But my vote is probably gonna go towards her. I think her design, it might not, it is kind of unique. I just like the color patterning, like just the black, the blue. I don't know what's really going on. The shadows, like the it appeals my eyes the most out of anyone here. I think I'm mostly appealed to Shothra, and also she has a pretty cool name. If she's able to tear up Spider-Man, then she's probably going to be a good addition to the game. As a Mystic character, I am kind of doubting her though, because comparing her to another Mystic champion, she's probably going to be like Kindred. And I wouldn't want that for a Summoner's Choice vote, because Kindred is cool, but that's like the potential stops, like it just kind of stops. Kindred isn't, like, Kindred is just more utility, I would say. Kindred has a lot of utility for like Maestro and stuff, and I don't know, it's tricky, because I don't know if I have faith in how they would build this Mystic character. The Mystic is very hit or miss, I think. There have been some hits with Mystic characters, and some of them just missed and fell off, like Symbiote or Spider-Man Supreme. Very cool concept, didn't work like to its maximum. It just didn't take it all. He didn't take it all the way. But we'll have to see. I think she just checks off all the right spots. My vote is probably gonna go to her. Excuse me. And now we have some pictures of the final champion that was in this vote, which is Shriek. And I mean, these aren't the best pictures, but one of them's from the Summoner's vote. She looks like, to me, she looks like Domino in the face, at least. Kind of overall, she looks like Domino. She kind of has the Shothra hair as well, at least in this one photo, but I don't really know her powers. I like the color patterning, whatever. She looks like she has some kind of energy manipulation. I know in the movies with Carnage, I didn't really like her there. She was bored. Honestly, she was pretty boring in that movie. I didn't really care for her, so it's probably my least wanted out of these four. But it doesn't really matter now. We'll just get into that in a second. Second photo is from the Summoner's Choice vote, which I don't know what's really going on with her light. Like, she has light control. I thought she's supposed to scream, which I'm pretty sure that's her power. Kind of sonic waves, whatever. I don't know what's going on with her glowing fists, glowing hands, energy type thing. And she would be a mutant character, so that is interesting. I don't know. Just too much. I just wouldn't. I don't think she would. It's like anyone else. Like, I would take Black Tarantula over Shriek. I'm not gonna lie. She's just too. I don't know. It's just a lot of guessing for me. I can't tell what's really going on with her, and I can search her up. I tried, but there hasn't been anything that's really stood out. So. Oh well, she's not a bad choice to put in the vote, but she's definitely not like, I'm not really thinking about Shriek when I'm thinking about who I want in the game, so I would pass on Shriek. But let's get to the main part of this, which is the actual vote that's going on now. So Blob and Shriek are out, which I didn't expect Blob to leave. I think Legacy really said it all, or maybe Prof Hoff really said it all. There's someone was talking about this situation, and they're saying how it doesn't require the loudest voices to like get the most votes, or something like that. And that is true, because I guess Blob really didn't make it to. I'm pretty sure people had opinions like me. They just thought, I don't know, he just didn't bring as much excitement as, like, you know, you see Black Tarantula, like, ooh, Spider-Man, he looks like Batman, kind of. I don't know who else to compare him to, not gonna lie, like, I really don't. And Shothra, ooh, she looks just cool, like, cool, unique, sorry, I'm getting tired. She just looks cool, unique, spooky, and that's probably what went through most people's heads. I don't know. I really kind of want to know how this happened, because they didn't get the best descriptions of each character in the last live stream. But yeah, this is interesting. I'm fine with either one. Like I mentioned, I am fine with either champion getting added. So that's fine, and I don't really have much of an opinion here. I think I'm gonna go with Shothra, because Black Tarantula could have had potential if his character was like, this was like a cosmic Spider-Man. I know so many cosmics already as Summoner's Choice is, like, you know, they've been voted for already, but we have skill Spider-Man in the game. We have Spider-Man, so a way you could elevate Spider-Man is by having a Cosmic Spider-Man. Now, we have a Mystic Spider-Man, which, not gonna lie, not the greatest. I already said it, he kind of sucks. I'm not saying that I hate him, I'm just saying in the overall state of the game, there would be people that say he sucks, which isn't a great thing. Whereas if you ask anyone if Hercules sucks, I don't think anyone would say Hercules sucks, so that's kind of my opinion on it. They're both Spider-Man villains, which is very interesting, from what I know, at least. And yeah, my vote's probably gonna go to Shothra, but let me know what you guys think. Mystic versus Skill. I think Mystic has more potential, my personal opinion. I'm going for Shothra, so let me know you know, and let's move on to the next section of this video. It's been a quite long video, but I gotta get my thoughts out, you know. I have a lot of thoughts I haven't said yet, and over the past week or two of gaining this information and knowledge, this photo right here and a lot more of information has came out about next month, or this month actually. It is already February. So we are getting Ironheart finally, and we're getting Dust, which, let's just go into it. So this is the second month of the year. We got a mutant character and a tech character, which we had Mystic and Skill in the first month with White Tiger and Bullseye. Now we have Tech and Mutant with Ironheart and Dust. So, just first thoughts, Ironheart looks amazing. I don't know why I see her chest kind of. I'm just saying, she doesn't have like a full heart on her chest. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's going on with that. I thought she's supposed to have like a, kind of a heart arc reactor, but it looks like it's like a cut in half heart. I'm just kind of looking at some visuals here. But from this photo, I'm just gonna say Ironheart looks very awesome. Like every other new Iron Man character, it kind of has a lot going on. The little back propellers, they love putting that on Iron Man characters, or Iron characters. Iron Man? I don't know. They put that on Iron Man Infinity War, and now they're putting it on Ironheart, which, like, it's like wings. It looks cool. You don't need it, but, you know, it's just a little addition. I think I don't mind it. So yeah, with that, we have Dust, which she is, I don't know what to think about her. I heard she's like a female version of Sandman. She might be Islamic. I don't want to throw out any wild guesses, so I'm gonna hold back. But, yeah, this is a Black History Month themed, month with the new champion releases like last year. I don't need to get into it. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't have a problem with it at all. I think these are cool looking characters. It's not that big of a deal to me personally. So, moving on, I'm gonna play this, or have this video playing of, it was just recently kind of released on their Twitter, Ironheart, her special attacks, and just showing off. There's a lot to talk about here. Her animations look great. Special one, some little, some blast. She looks blast lasers, very cool. What Iron Man does, very slick, very nice, neat. A lot of lasers. Special 2 looks awesome. And the special 3 kind of grapples the opponent and just like does a Penny Parker type thing with the little single punch. So moving on from that, we have this amazing photo right here of what it's gonna look like. There's some sand for Dust and stuff. There's Ironheart, which looks amazing. Talking about that little video that I just played, one big what do I call it? One pet peeve, I don't even know what terminology is, but one thing that I don't particularly like, or just brutally honest, I don't like when there's champions with like one-hit special 3s or one-hit special attacks at all. Like with who has one-hit special attack? I mean, Shocker does, but he doesn't need anything special because he's Shocker. He doesn't have a whole arsenal like Ironheart does. But instead, it's with her special 3. So with Penny Parker, this is just a purely personal type opinion. The animation. Penny Parker is a spider tech bot character, she's very cool. And for her special 3, it's just like a kind of anime style sequence, but she throws off a clean right hand, which I don't have a clip here, but that's it. And so with Ironheart, as you guys just saw, it's on their Twitter. So yeah, Marvel Contest or whatever their Twitter is. The special 3 looked like it was executed well. I like the how it flows. Like, it flows very well. It looks very clean, and it looks great visually. But just like the creativity isn't all there, because you're using an Iron Man character, and for Ironheart, you really gotta kind of nerd out. I don't know. She has nanotech. Like, what Ironheart is capable of. They've researched on her, definitely. They had to create this, so they know. But I just feel like creativity, could have been improved a bit, because single hit special attack, at least it was executed well. It was executed pretty well. It looks cool, but there's a lot of potential. And so when they do the kind of bare minimum with just a single hit special attack, it looked flashy. It looks flashy, but it's just not all that creative, which I'm not knocking off points for. I'm not knocking off points for them for doing that, but just heads up to, I don't know, just they have a lot of work they have to do. Like, they're animating, they're adding content to the game, doing streams and stuff. I get that, but with their past champions, I just feel like I've been waiting for Ironheart for quite a while now, and there was just a little bit more to her special 3. I was, could have been an icing on the cake, but that's too bad. So I can deal with it. It looks flashy, and I'm gonna show it off again here one more time. It's whatever. Just wanted to kind of talk about it, and we don't have anything on Dust yet, so they're gonna do a live stream pretty soon here. I'm about to go to bed and then just wake up, watch it. Might make a video on it if I have time, which I probably won't. But if I do, I will make a video on it. So nothing on Dust yet. I think she might be cool. I don't think she's gonna be a dud. I think they'll do something special with her. And yeah, that's basically all my thoughts that I needed to get out the way. A pretty long video, but hey, it is what it is, man. I know some of you guys probably can't stand it. Some people definitely left already, but I'm still gonna post it anyways. I'm gonna post this anyways. If you stay till the end, thank you, I appreciate it. But that's where I'm going to end it off here for this video. It's been almost 30 minutes. Pretty much 30-minute video. Just talking and showing some stuff off. So, just showing off this clip one more time. I'm excited for these new champions. Excited for the Summer's Choice vote and everything. And wish you all a great weekend.